Hello guys, Nightspectre here, bringing you another League of Legends cast, 0 minutes into the game and on the North American servers. So, let's go over the teams quickly, shall we? Well, I do have some time, but you know what I mean. You can see her here, standing in the base. It is Jinx, just standing there. She's not yet in the game, but hopefully she will be in time. Same for Thresh, who is now moving about, so he's there, supporting her. A jungle fiddlesticks, and it's his birthday. Or is it your birthday? Might be both. Who knows? Maybe you share the birthday of fiddlesticks. However you feel about that, I don't care. Well, if you feel happy, then I'm happy for you, of course. But if you're insulted, then too bad. I like Fiddle. He's a cool guy, and you should be proud sharing his birthday. Anyway, what am I talking about? Nothing, as always. We have a bomb-throwing Ziggs there, trying to force Nidalee away. Of course, they nerfed the timer that you can use the warding totem, so it's not like she is going to place a ward down. She didn't buy one anyway, but she could place some annoying traps down. But Ziggs knows where they are, and he can just dodge them. They're not really at a position where the jungler might walk on them, so it's not that bad. And then last but not least, it is the Dark. It is Nasus, who is going to be on the top lane, farming up his Q. Hopefully he'll succeed. We'll see. On purple team, it will be a Graves who will be the AD carry. Then we have Nidalee, who will be the mid laner. As you can see him, Shen is going to be on the top lane. So I believe that Nasus might be able to farm very easily now that I see it, because the jungler is a Wukong, who is also a very slow starter, just like Shen. So yeah, I think Nasus will have all the time of his life to farm his Q, not that you want to do something about it anyway. And then last, it is Janna, one of my favorite supports who I don't play enough. One day, Janna, one day we will unite once more, and I will be ever so grateful. Good luck, Janna. Good luck. So junglers getting their blue and red buff. They are going to probably maybe gank the top lane or the mid lane after they completed their... Takes a while for Fiddle now that I think about it. Maybe, well, he probably didn't get assisted at all. Not that it matters, he is a Fiddle. He can use his drain to just keep sustained in the jungle for every day, all day. Nidalee taking a lot of beating there, and she is going pretty close to the Ziggs, using the Ignite to try and force them away. It won't work, the bombs keep hurling, and now it's Nidalee in a bad position. However, Thresh wants to do some more damage onto Nidalee, as Shen is proving that his level 2 is stronger than Nasus's level 1. So first blood. I was going to say that Shen could have a chance to just kill Nasus at level 1 and 2, which he did, so I feel bad for not saying it. Level 2 has been won by the bottom lane as well for red team. However, Janna getting pulled in. She's one of the squishiest support in the game and is going to run away. Will she have her shield up? No, she will not. So Thresh getting one kill very easily there. Jinx surviving with just a slither of health. Nasus, of course, started off with teleport, which is very popular these days because of the changes to teleport. So he'll be back and able to farm everything anyway. However, he did give first blood to red team, which is not all that bad considering it's a Shen. But still, Shen is dominating him nevertheless. Will it matter in the end? I don't know. Blue team is wanting to go for an endgame composition, while purple team is going for the middle game, with very strong both comp and team fight potential now that I think about it. It depends. Janna is of course a very great pick against the Fiddle, because if he ults in, she can use her Monsoon to just knock him away, and he will be pretty useless then. She needs to time it right though. And that's the thing. Timing, especially in this game. Howling Gale, just coming through. Death sentence landing though, but it is dynamic camera that decides no. Let's go everywhere else, where everyone else is dying through an amazing spear from Nidalee. So thank you for that one, dynamic camera, I would have missed that. Well, you can't have them all, as I say. Fiddle going to farm up the things that poor old Ziggs was going to miss. Nidalee winning in lane from a Ziggs at level 3 and 4. Oh my, you need to be relatively careful there. Did he? Yeah, he leveled up his Terrify. If Fiddle was a little bit quicker... Oh, you need to get away immediately, Fiddle. They might know he's going for Wolves. Oh, he's staying. Ooh, lucky silence there. He would have died. He would have died. Well, he just drains, so he's fine. He's happy. Nasus still having some problems against us. No, don't do that. But I want to farm. I must farm. Yeah, but it might cost you your life. That key strike is not something you can just ignore. It's percentual damage. You don't like it as a big dog. So, yeah, Ness is forced to get away. Can't really blame him, though. Ugh. I'm using my duvet again as a sound condenser. Or, that's not the word, but I can't find the word anyway on top of my head. So it's a bit heavy for the head. I'm using a different style to use it. I'm using it as a Jedi cloak now, but it should negate some of the voice, some of the... Oh, Fiddle going in with the Express. However, a nice Howling Gale will make it so that at the very least, Jinx is unable to enter the fight. However, her health made it so that she couldn't do it anyway. So it would have been a very dangerous gank regardless. Of course, Fiddle's level 6 gank, not that strong. He's actually quite the same as Wukong now that I think about it. Both of them really need their level 6 to do pretty much anything. Terrify is a very good ability, don't get me wrong, but he needs to just slowly walk towards you to use it. Of course, the Dark Passage from Thresh will make it so that he can get there quite quickly with the Lantern Express. Then again, if you see a Thresh throw a lantern backwards, then you know stuff is going down. How are you farming, Nessus? He is getting out-farmed by Shen, but that's not really a surprise. He has been forced away from lane 2 times now. And he has a decent amount of farm on his Siphoning Strike, so he should be relatively fine. Death Sentence landing on Janna, however, Dynamic Camera says no, Nightspectre. Go to the top lane. And I'm like, no, go to the middle lane. Yeah, middle lane is where the party's at. One more spear will give a kill, but barrier make it so that Ignite is required. Nidalee is going to survive. However, a great Terrify coming through for Fiddlesticks. He's level 6. Nasus is on the run. He is not going to survive this. Does he have Ghost? I don't know, but apparently Dynamic Camera says bottom lane, Nightspectre. No, Dynamic Camera, we have a ghosting dog to see. I will want to see this no matter what. Is he going to be able to do the Flash Taunt? No, he is not, for Shen's Flash is on cooldown, so Nas is able to escape with the power of Ghost, which has a lower cooldown than Flash, which is why it is considered good as well. Not as good as Flash. Minion there blocking the death sentence, meaning that Graves can just go in and wreck-sack the place. He has the Eye of the Storm on top of him. He is going to do extra damage with every auto attack. And of course every ability it gives attack damage. And now Shen relatively low, however, he is level 6. Nessus is not. Not that Nessus cares, because Shen's level 6 won't do anything in that lane, unless the jungler would come for a gank, and Nessus would almost kill the jungler, and then Shen saves him with Stand United. Of course, Nessus has no means of interrupting the Stand United, so if Shen goes in with a Stand United, he will not get interrupted. However, Nessus does have teleport, so he might be able to follow. Ooh, Janna, be careful there. A slow on top of you will make it so that a death sentence is easy to land, and you are very squishy. Especially if you continue to... Ooh, those Siphoning Strikes are starting to hurt. I like Nessus. I like it a lot. He is level 6 as well now, so he'll be a little bit harder to kill. Still a level behind on Shen, so he needs to be relatively careful. Shen's itemization is a Doran's Blade. So look at that damage. Just look at that damage. Boom! Key Strike. Awesome. Oh my, Nessus, be careful. That's a lot of damage from both of them. Nessus does have his ult though, and an escape? No! A Cyclone, and a death sentence, and a rocket on your face. I thought that would have been an amazing play by Wukong, but instead it was Death reincarnate. Nessus now using the Curse of the Sands to make way of that dirty Shen ninja. And he will win his lane now, forcing Shen away for the first time. However, keep in mind that Shen does not have his items yet. Nidalee sees some yummy targets to throw spears on. However, she needs to wait for the minions. Almost had the timing right there. That could have been a kill onto Jinx. 1 millisecond remaining. Siphoning Strike! Oh, not enough. Shen does not want to miss this entire wave, but it might cost his life. Fiddle is coming as well, and he still has the Cross Storm ready to go. He doesn't need minions. If he just channels his ult, it will be a kill. He thinks he doesn't need it, and he is right. Only 2 minions remaining, and they can dive this Shen. He doesn't care. He forces Shen away from the turret. Shen is going for an amazing Town Flash. Gets 1 kill, will not get the other, but there is a Wukong approaching. And he is going to farm. Like a monkey, never farmed before, but that was a truly amazing play by the Shen player there. Great flash taunt, getting both of the enemies, making it so that he survived for quite a while, as I am rearranging my duvet on top of my computer because I am screaming very loud. And a No, I'm sitting on my mouse. Sorry for that. Dynamic camera, solve it for me, please. I'm still working this out. No, mouse, what are you doing now? You crazy mouse, you. Stupid rodent. There we are. There we are. Almost got it. Sorry for that. It's just that I just remembered that we are at the summertime. And, well, that means that everything is an hour later now. Meaning that I need to be even more quiet. But I can't do it. There is no way for me to use this dove as it is supposed to be. Pinkward getting destroyed by Nessus though. It just got there, mate. You destroyer of Pinkwards. You destroyer of hope. Ooh, death sentence. Almost landing. Yeah, this'll work. Oh, sorry for that. Dynamic camera, take it over. Alright. I did it. I made a hut made of duvet. Janna now getting a little bit close there. Of course, there is a monkey coming with a cyclone. This should be a kill for Graves. Gets one, won't get another because, well, that's still a lot of health on that Jinx. But a kill nevertheless. So a great play by Wukong. Great bait by Janna, making it so that the Thresh thought, I could go for it. Ugh. Double buff on Nessus, that's not what you want as a Shen. He might die very quickly there. Howling Gale coming through, will land on 2. The Jinx, but oh my, that could be dangerous. Thank God the ultimate is on cooldown, or else that would have cost you your life. Fiddle wants to go for a gank, he is channeling it. Here he comes! Fear, terrify, everything you want. Silence as well, you cannot get away after the silence. So great play by Fiddle, using his abilities perfectly timed. Graves, be careful, that's a turret, you don't want that. Whew, it's getting hot in here already. Ah well, it is my style. Late night casting and pissing off everyone. Nice town, Shen, but will it be enough? That's quite some damage actually. I don't think Nessus will appreciate it. Oh, Grace wants to go for the kill onto Jinx, but a nice play from Thresh says no. And Death Sentence missing onto the Jenna. Oh my, collateral damage coming through. Blocked away by the lantern of Thresh. So, yeah, this is dangerous. Fiddle, oh, if that lantern were dead, then that would have been a double kill. Janna just get pulled in by the Flay-Doh, misses the Howling Gale, but ooh, Zap misses, so she will be able to escape. She did have Eye of the Storm on top of her face, so she was relatively fine. Trinity Force Shen on the making there will make it so that, yeah, Doggy is forced to ghost away once more. So a lot of damage onto this Shen, and why not? With his feint, he has some innate tankiness, which doesn't do all that much, but considering he is able to damage a lot and he's a top laner, so he is higher level than pretty much everyone else except the mid laners, he is relatively safe by going damage first. As I always say, if you are ahead, build damage, it is more fun. You'll be able to dominate way more. Monkey could stealth in though. He is going for a walk, will be spotted though, but that won't matter one bit. Cyclone coming through a safeguard as well just to get the assist. And this might be a dragon for red team considering they're all on the bottom now. Nidalee is starting off her blue, so she won't be able to assist for in the meantime, and it will take a while for her to do so. Of course, there is a Fiddle. He will have Cross Storm ready, so if he just wants to jump over the wall and wreak havoc onto the team, he can go for a Dragon Steel and some potential damages. He needs to be relatively careful though. We'll see. Will he pop it? Will he use it? Nope. Dragon goes down faster than you can say Quidditch, which Madam Hooch thinks is a thing you say a lot. I don't believe her. Janna wants to go for a gank onto the Ziggs, not really all that safe. He does not have his ultimate though, but Minefield does its job. The satchel won't be able to do enough, but it's not over yet. Well, it is. The tower actually has been destroyed on Nidalee's side, so yeah, the powers of a Ziggs finally coming into fruition. Even if he died beforehand, it doesn't matter, because Ziggs can push lanes faster than you can say Quidditch once more. Madam Hooch, get out of my head. In Dutch, her name is, well, I'll translate it literally, is Madam High, which is actually funny in English now that I think about it. I'm Madam High, and I'm on a broom in the sky. Always. Chasing dragons, yes. Regardless, it is dead even on goal, which is awesome. Blue team has a 2-tower lead though, so if red team is able to force down a tower somewhere before blue team can take some advantages in the game, then I believe they will be ahead. They do have first blood and have a kill lead and have a dragon on top of that, so Yeah, it's pretty much everyone's game still. Ooh, Fiddle is going to try the same move again. Nidalee doesn't want it though. Here he comes, Crowstorm with the flash, terrifies her in. Poor bastard, can't get anywhere, forced to use her pounce after the death has already commenced. Silence is one of Nidalee's weak spots. She hates it. She can't use her kitty form, she can't use her mobility to get out of sticky situations, and well, if you get terrified in silence after that, then you will die. I kind of thought that the new fear mechanic might nerf Fiddle in a way, but because Nidalee just pounces everywhere, she actually walked slowly towards the Ziggs, and that was a little bit of a devastation move there. Then again, you can't do all that much against a Crossstorm. You can't do all that much against a Cyclone though, except kill the monkey, of course! Great play there by Ziggs, using the satchel to get away from the monkey, even though he was knocked towards his own tower. Never mind, Janna wants to go in hard. Collateral damage won't hit Monsoon a little bit early there, but the Zap will barely escape the neck from Janna, so she will be able to survive. Fiddle will not be able to get a kill, and her boosts of mobility are back online. So she'll have a lot of movement speed, considering she has Zephyr as well, giving her bonus movement speed, so Janna will be fine. Pings are going like crazy. People do not know where Shen is, but we do. Shen is here.
Hi.
Hello, Shen.
Nothing to see here.
I know Shen. Sorry. He does have Stand United ready, so if Nasus does not see him cast it, then that is an even more powerful ult. Then again, the minute he channels Stand United, you'll see the shield anyway on your opponent, so it doesn't matter all that much. Like I said before, Nasus does not have the power to interrupt it anyway, so it really doesn't matter. Ziggs being Ziggs with a blue buff. Unstoppable. Ooh, that spear almost hit him though. That was a nice throw in between minions. Come on, Nidalee. You know you're my favorite champ, so hop hop, make waste. She does get cammed by Fiddle quite a bit. My god, Graves waiting out the barrier, or he doesn't have collateral damage? Nope, he barely didn't have collateral damage. Still 1/4 of its cooldown remaining. Yeah, Nidalee, get hit by all the bleep. It rhymed, trust me. Nice pink wall there, however they know it's there, so it won't last that long. Blue team's turret has been destroyed, so that's the first one for red team. So they are still equal, even though blue team now has a lot more kills than them. That dragon and first blood, man. That's all. Farm-wise, they are doing quite well, equally, both teams, so it's really just, it'll go down to the kills. Nasus wants a kill. Will he succeed? Fiddle is on the run. He still isn't gone yet. He wasn't even spotted. Thinks he was, but no, he wasn't. Oh, but they know where Shen is. Does he have the Crossstorm? He does. He might go for it. He will. Shen does not notice. Gets terrified. Will get silenced immediately afterwards. No escape possible. Too bad for Nasus that he did not get the assist. In the meantime, Wukong forcing himself on the middle lane. Red team wants to start their poke composition with their Nidalee. However, Nidalee does not have a blue buff, so she can't do all that much, to be fair. At least, red team was able to destroy it to a pink ward, which is impressive. Oh no, oh never mind. Fiddle coming in from the rear, gets knocked up, will not get hit by the spear, and blast away goes the Ziggs for today, but it is vengeance for Wukong. No, it is not. Yes, it is. And now it is Janna fleeing for her life. She has the Zephyr, but that is a ghosting dog you are running away from. Now it's Graves going for the... Oh no, that was a weird pounce there, Nidalee. Never mind, collateral damage coming through, blinding the Nessus. That's what you do. Then run away, run back in the bush. He doesn't have mana, so don't fear death. So a double kill for Graves. A kill for the Thresh onto the Wukong. So he kept chasing him even... Ooh. No, 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 no. No one. Oh well. At least Jinx is farming, but that is 4 players down for blue team. We're still 10-10, so it is relatively equal still, but after that fight, I would say a little bit of a lead for red team there. They'll have a tower out of it as well. Jinx will have bottom tower though, so unless Janna is able to shield the tower and kill every minion in existence, now she's in a very bad spot. Never mind, there is a Shen coming through. I have Trinity Force. Look at my damage. It is amazing. Nasus trying to save the Jinx, but I don't think it'll work. Flash in by Shen, getting the kill with the key strike, and now Janna on the run. You cannot chase a Janna. She is too quick. Nidalee now going in for the counter initiation. Nasus on the run. He still has his ultimate, but I don't believe it will be enough. Blue team is on their way. Will Nasus be able to escape, or will it be great Graves dying. We'll see. Nasus gets standed up, not get knocked in the air, and Nidalee will get a kill. Graves still zoning away the rest of blue team, so they are not able to get vengeance onto their Jinx or their Nasus. 12 to 10, Dragon is now on red team's mind. That's also a power of Nidalee. She can make it so that you will not be able to get into this Dragon Pit area. However, they don't know that Ziggs is there, so he'll have some vision onto the Dragon, so he might be able to time his ult perfectly. Is not able to do it, and oh, poor Fiddle was almost there. But that means that the Cross Storm is off cooldown, so red team, if they want to push something, they can. They do need a little bit of more wards though, but for now, they're okay with it. As I said before, Fiddle's ult is down, so you don't really need the excessive wards in the side bushes of every lane, just to make sure that Fiddle will not jump over the wall. But it is important, so keep it in mind. It might become an issue in the future, unless of course red team buys a lot of wards with the money they've just acquired. Nasus wants to go in hard. Zap will land onto the Shen, so he will be relatively slow, but he's going in instead. Fiddle is now there, will be able to slow. Cyclone coming through by Wukong, though everyone is dying left to right. Fiddle now coming through. Will he be able to... well, he's going to drain, so no, he will not. However, the slow from Nasus making work onto the Graves, but that will be the end of that. A 1-0 for red team once more. A 3,000 gold lead. Impressive enough, though it's still everyone's game. But as I said before, Fiddle does not have his ult, gets knocked up by Janna. However, Janna is all by herself. A death sentence lands onto the Graves. Fury of Descent coming through, but a monsoon from Janna forces everyone away. Flash over the wall though by Fiddle, giving him the kill onto Graves. Janna howling gales away, but boom, walks into a minefield. Even though she flies in the air at all times, a minefield is all it takes. Well, it could be floating mines for all we know. I mean, in Ziggs we're talking about. He would look lovely on balloons. Ooh, it would be terrifying though. A flying Ziggs. He can already cast from across the map. Him in the air would mean death and despair. Still, I like this game. It's everyone's game for now. And I do believe that blue team has a better end game, though it really depends on team fights now that I think about it. Janna can shut down a Fiddle so fast. Nice death sentence, but I don't think it'll be something. Knock away there, flash away. Never mind, the ignite from Thresh is all you need. Now the Stand United will come through by the Shen, and a nice cyclone once more, but I think it might cost him his life. No, the bomb does not land. Oh, never mind. The rocket does. Red buff is not enough to get the kill onto Ziggs. He's going to jump away. However, that's a very fast Shen. Zephyr with the kill there. Nice job there, Janna. Fear onto Shen. He is still Shen. He wants to get kills. Oh, no. The Dark Wind. True minions onto the Janna. Shen will not survive. Graves is on the run. A lot of kills for blue team this time around. So, pretty much a turnaround in this game. Blue team will probably get a middle inner turret for it, which is a very important turret. Graves cannot defend this, not with the Nasus there. He will use Wither to just negate all of his damage. And you know what? Blue team wants the middle inhibitor turret. Will they be able to get it? Not against Nidalee. Oh, I thought that was a hit there, but it were minions. Oh my, Jinx wants to go in hard, but red team is respawning as we speak. This might be very dangerous. Now Nasus wants the turret. He won't get it. Dies. Thinking his ult would have been enough. You crazy coot? Of course not. Pings are going for the Baron now. Can red team get it? It's very early, and they don't really have the team that does that much damage onto a Baron, so yeah, they're making the call for it. Fiddle does have his Cross Storm. He is out of position though. A lot of minions are amassing on the bottom lane, as the pings are saying, though they will be destroyed. The tower will not fall. Nidalee for now trying to zone away the Ziggs, who will spot them doing it, but he might get hit by a spear. He does not. Walks onto a trap. Does not get knocked up by Howling Gale. A lot of damage coming through once more. Those global ults are making their work. Graves going for a flash kill. Gets a crit onto the Ziggs there. So, nice kill there. They're going again for the Baron? They can't. They're too low, and, well, pretty much in the entirety of blue team, except, of course, for Ziggs, will be there. A Cross Storm into the Baron pit will mean the death of all. If they're all standing in that pit, of course. But you know what I'm saying. The hourglass has been completed by Fiddlesticks, so not even Janna might be able to save them. If she times her monsoon perfectly, she might be able to knock him away if Fiddle is too slow with the cast of his hourglass. It all depends. Of course, what a Fiddle really wants to do is use his Cross Storm, then Terrify, and then use his Dark Wind. But if he waits for that long to cast his spells, then Janna will just knock him away. except if he's able to terrify the Janna, or Dark Wind her immediately. Interesting. It'll all depend onto the timing of both players, and I'd love to see who wins. 16 to 16, 1,000 gold lead for red team, still everyone's game. Keep in mind though that blue team has the situational map advantage, because they have the middle inner tower, so they can invade the enemy's jungle much easier. Ziggs is also a better pusher, so he can force the middle lane to be pushed all the way to the inhibitor tower at the very least, perhaps. Maybe a little bit less further away, which will enable blue team to get into the red team's jungle unnoticed, so to speak. Thresh also has an improved sweeper now, so he will be able to clear a lot of wards for red team, which, as I said before, are very much required for red team, because you don't know where Fiddle might jump over a wall, unless you have it warded. And they don't. We can watch the ward for now. No, never mind, they're going in. They're going in hard. Oh no, wrong button, Nightspectre. There we go, they're going in hard. And that's a ward you jump at. But never mind, Cyclone coming through, the box trying to save them, but a nice explosion there by Janna. She already used her ult, but never mind, the Fiddle used his hourglass perfectly. Boom goes the super death rocket, and that's only Nidalee and Graves remaining. Graves is pushing, nice spear by Nidalee though! Nice spear by Nidalee, that will turn it around, maybe. Well, at the very least it will stop the progression from red team, because they are forced to deal with Graves on the middle lane. He has now also been able to push the middle lane down, so it's quite equal standings for both teams. This is going to be a weird one. Let me think. So Fiddle was not able to get all that close into the team, but it was a very good team fight for blue team regardless. It was looking very grim, but the bugs from Thresh made it so that Fiddle could just try and ult close enough. Janna tried to use her Monsoon, but it didn't work. Fiddle was able to use his hourglass, I believe. It might have been the other way around though. Maybe she knocked the Fiddle a bit further away from someone? But Graves not being in that fight actually saved red team a lot. If Nidalee didn't kill the Jinx though, then blue team would have been able to push straight through the top lane and maybe get an inhibitor turret out of it. But thanks to Graves split pushing, Fiddle believed he had to recall, deal with the Graves, because even if they didn't, he might have gotten an inhibitor tower as well, so it would have still been a trade. So at least one of them had to go back. Still, if Jinx were alive, that wouldn't have been an issue. Let Fiddlesticks go back. Let him face the Graves. We'll push the inhibitor tower then. So great play by both Nidalee, well, everyone. Actually, this game is awesome. Everyone is playing awesome in this game. We're still only 2,000 gold in the differentiation there. And, well, we're 30 minutes in, so to speak, so it's still everyone's game. And both teams have their own way of playing, so you have, of course, the split pushing of red team, with the disengage potential of both Wukong and Janna, so that's great. Of course, we have Graves, who is quite strong on his own, quite a tanky AD carry, so even if blue team is able to catch him off guard, he might be able to survive just a bit longer than your normal AD carry, especially, of course, with the shield of Janna. And then you have blue team, who has just an amazing team fight composition with a lot of global ults. The weird thing is though that it is the Nasus counter pushing, split pushing, and not Shen. So now finally Shen is there. Oh, Graves jumping over the wall there. Nasus in a lot of trouble. He is going to need his ghost. Janna is there though. Misses the Howling Gale by a hair. But guess what? I'm the support. I'll just use my talisman. And then blue team is like, sure. Go for our Nasus. We'll show you. However, there is a Nidalee close by. She is being zoed by Thresh, but Thresh is not the best zoner against the Nidalee. Cycloning through with the Wukong, with the help of Shen even. A nice spear coming onto the Fiddle. He is not able to do anything. Shen is relatively low, will not die to the Baron, and Nidalee was able to get the Ziggs. Shen barely surviving in the feint, but a clear fight for red team there, and that is the danger of a Shen. He is able to come from across everywhere to just get the kills onto you. Wukong with, of course, an amazing Cyclone. Not that it was hard to miss in the Baron pit, but yeah, I can't really blame blue team for not being able to dodge it though. Shen almost dying to both the Ziggs ult and the Baron buff, as well as Ignite. But because Nidalee was still over the wall, even though Ziggs was able to flash away from the Wukong after a while, there was still a Nidalee to deal with, and she is strong. She is now 6-3 with all of her items that she really wanted to have. Look at that damage! You're forced away. That's going to be an inhibitor for blue team. I mean red team. This is going south very quickly. Almost a 10,000 gold differentiation within a few seconds. And they want more. This is of course a poke comp. They can do this. They have all the regeneration they need from Baron buff. And all blue team can do is try to prevent them pushing with Ziggs and Jinx. Which of course are very good wave clearers, don't get me wrong, but if you get hit by one spear, then both Ziggs and Jinx are forced away, which will give leeway for red team to just push in and get another inhibitor out of this. Super minions are coming through the middle of the lane, so it is going to be someone from blue team that will need to keep watch over these lanes. Apparently it is going to be Nasus, who is quite a good laner, so why not? Nidalee is pushing by herself. The entirety of her team isn't there, however she doesn't care. I'm Nidalee. I can escape every dastardly situation. But yeah, blue team now realizes that it's only Nidalee, so they're not going to try and catch all the spears in the world. And truth be told, it is it is wise from red team that they went back anyway. Okay, I know you want to use the most use of your Baron for as long as possible. However, if you have like about 10,000 gold in a single play, then you really want to buy some items with that gold. And they did. So they're now in the lead, trying to do whatever they need. Nidalee trying to force blue team from attacking her, which gives a lot of leeway for the rest of her team to just do whatever she wants. Nidalee trying to do some damage will just heal the damage that Nasus did onto her. However, Nasus will do the same. She missed her pounce though. This might be dangerous. Nasus only needs one more Q. Haha, Seraph's Embrace, boy. And then my true strength, the heal. She might be able to jump over the wall. If she does, she will be safe and is able to survive. Dynamic camera does not care for the team fight wherever it happens. So let's go back again. I wanted to see the Nidalee escape. Ooh, nice grab there by Thresh, and a lot of damage coming through. Graves did not die though. Cyclone will give a kill to the monkey, but a nice super mega death rocket coming through from the Jinx, making it a 1-for-1. For now, Shen wants to go in hard though, gets a lot of damage down onto the Ziggs, but it's not enough because Shen is tanky. The monkey wants to go in hard, gets the stand united, flashes to get closer, but will tank a turret for it. He is able to dash away. Monsoon for safety, and that is a nice play once more from red team. Nidalee is going from above. No! The I wanted to say the Grass Storm got negated by Janna's Howling Gale, and then the Nidalee Spear shortly after. Oh, that's a slightly missed flash down there, but will it matter? I don't think so. Well, Nasus is still there, and this is a speedster Thresh who wants to get all the kills. However, it is Jinx that is getting the kills, so can't really blame him. It is your AD carry, Thresh. You do what you have to do. Nidalee wants to go in for the Nasus. He does not have his ultimate yet, so you can go for it. The timing, however, is very short. Instead, red teams opts to go away, and rightfully so. Dragon is up in 10 seconds, so they might just go for that. They got another inhibitor out of it, so they at least force blue team to relatively stay inside their base, or else it will get overrun by super minions. Blue team could try and push it out and get towards the Baron if they time it correctly, but they can't do it for too long. They can't go for a dragon at the very least, unless they let one of them go rogue. Oh, they want to go for it. The zap landed. The death sentence, however, will not. Wither will land, but there is still a taunt ready to get popped. Never mind! Flame chompers. Thresh getting the kill there. Grace trying to save him, but he will not be able to do that. Every lane has been pushed by blue team, so they have some leeway to try and get some objectives. They opt to go for dragon. Nice play there by blue team, getting someone off guard, and it was the Shen. He is a very important player. No! What? I thought the death sentence landed there. Oh, Mikhail's Crucible probably. Never mind. Look who we got here. It is Monkey versus Dog. Monkey going hard. Will not be able to survive. Probably cycloning through. Jinx get killed by Nidalee in the back there. Janna is forced to run away. The explosion misses the monkey barely. And we're back to the dragon again. Super minions, however, are starting to push the lanes back that blue team were able to push forward. And Nidalee could still get an easy kill on anyone here. Janna trying to give vision for her. Nidalee will need to use her Monsoon towards the Graves. Nidalee got the dragon with her spear. I don't know why my Ash was that weird. I'm Sean Connery, and that is Graves. Graves is a young Sean Connery. James Bond will die. and spearing once more. Oh, there's a pink ward here. Let's clear it. If you clear it, you will die. Monkey coming through. Spear does not land, though. Monkey gets death sentenced, is able to walk away quite easily. It's a tanky monkey, but it's not over yet. The coin is being used. Oh, very nice play there. Fiddle not getting anyone in his ult except for the monkey. But Thresh is back alive, and he will use his Stand United just to get everyone. He will go for the Thresh. He gets flayed backwards, but it is a slow from the random woman that will get him. Monkey goes for the Ziggs. Ziggs will not be able to survive as well. Nidalee goes for the final bit of mana, able to make him run away. And yeah, Ziggs able to escape the monkey, probably with the explosive satchel. And the minefields, yeah. Ooh, be relatively careful, Fiddle. It's not over yet. Zap. It is over now. Fiddle able to escape. Blue team still hanging on by a thread. They do not want to lose. Quite frankly, why would you want to? Winning is fun. Isn't it right, Nessus? Ruff. Yeah. Dogs always agrees. Which is true. Terrify coming through onto the Shen. The team does not care. They want to protect the inhibitor instead, which is probably a more wiser choice because you do not want to initiate too much on the Shen. He's tanky. He has Random Omen. He has a solar cape. He has a sunfire cape. And he has some magic resistance. All the essences required for perfect little girls. However, what he forgot to add, no, what he accidentally added, was a Doran's Blade. Element D. That sounds wrong. Fiddle trying to get into position. It is Jinx versus Graves. Winner. Graves shielded. Mikhail, not enough. Wah! Graves showing his muscles there. Wukong just passing through. I'm low on health, but you can't wither me anyway. I have a Banshee's Veil. And you don't want to use your wither. Oh my, Shen doing damage onto Ziggs. He is of course a squishy bastard. But still, that Trinity Force making work onto that poor rodent's face. So that will probably mean a Baron for red team. Ziggs does have his Mega Inferno bomb, so he could use it to try and steal it, but he's too far away, so it won't work. Janna tanking the Baron there. She's getting very ability power heavy there. Huh. There is no Mikhail on red team. So how did the Graves not get death sentence then? Maybe he used his death at the perfect timing and negated the effect? It was weird. Oh, never mind, he has Mercurial Scimitar. I'm a dumbass. So yeah, he had his own little cleanse, which is why he was able to escape that death sentence. I said Mikhail, I'm sorry, I was wrong. So this could be the final push for red team here. You have Nidalee, you have all the annoying spears in the world, you have a blue buff, you have a Baron buff, you have a satchel on your face, so what more do you want? You have a split pushing Shen, you have a spear that lands onto your wave clearer. So the only thing you have left is a death sentence from the Thresh, or a blind ult from Fiddlesticks, which he can't do because the edges are warded. So it will be hard regardless for red team to go in. Fiddle starts to Crow Storm. Flashes onto a Howling Gale and gets monsooned away. As I said before, that is the power. The power of Shen and Trun, and Monkey you might say. Yes, goodbye everyone. Monkey wants to go in hard and Graves goes in harder. Spear not landing there, but it doesn't matter. Ignite will get the kill onto... Never mind, it was actually the Solar... the Sunfire Cape there. One more remaining. Ace? Nope. For Thresh was able to escape to the bushes. Clever girl. Thresh will not be able to save this though, so GG for red team. That one fight onto the Nessus, which made blue team believe that they could go for an easy Baron, turned out to be one fatal mistake, as the power of Shen and Monkey is just too awesome to behold. It was such an awesome combination. So Shen would always use his Stand United onto Wukong. He had a Banshee's Veil as well, so popping that shield was near impossible as it is. So Shen would be there anyway, and Wukong was so tanky that it didn't matter whether or not you were focusing him. Shen would be there, and Monkey would be able to knock you all in the air. Then of course we had Nidalee throwing spears, landing them, and then Graves being a beast. He's 12-3. So he was strong, he was Donkey Kong. That was how strong he was. Know what I'm saying? Probably not, because I'm crazy. Nevertheless, I do hope you enjoyed, and I will see you next time. Whatever it is I'll do, whenever it is I'll do it. So thank you for watching, and goodbye.